few moments of meditation, just softening your breath, and now becoming coherent with your beautiful hearts, dropping into that place in the center of your body. Breathing softly, deeply into that loving place, your friend in your chest that is with you for your whole human life. And perhaps you just, as you're breathing, want to say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this life, this heart, this day. Thank you for the love that we share with this family. Thank you for the beautiful information this weekend. Thank you for the wonderful honoring and the channels and the messages that they brought. Thank you for the family that we are. Thank you for the love that continues to be shared even after the last, and so it is.
So it is good day to you, huh? One last time in Sacramento, huh? We are very honored by your presence, your light, your brightness, your radiance as it is coming on, now that you're all in heart coherence and breathing into your heart and connecting with the energy of the earth. It is interesting because we've sort of had a theme of writing your autobiography, which is surprising to our vessel Marilyn because we never have a theme on anything. And here we are with that theme. And we just want you to know that the theme that is the one that you asked for, that when we connect with your energy, we are looking into your heart and saying what is best helpful for you, what is your most needed moment at this time that we can assist with. And we heard a phrase earlier, and it is a common phrase, and it is a phrase that we know that it is something that is meaning well, but we want you to think about changing the energy of it. You know, many times when somebody says, oh, bless your heart, they think of that as not necessarily a real blessing for one's heart. They think, oh, bless her heart, she thinks she looks good in those jeans. Huh? You understand what we say, huh? And by your response, we know that you have thought things like that. So when you come up against energies that may be pushing back, when you come up against energies and genes that might not fit quite correctly, or when you come up against a family member as you each have been activated this weekend, beyond your wildest expectation, and you leave differently than you arrived. And if you're coming tomorrow, woohoo, then you'll go home and channel, huh? And in that energy, in that focus, and you go home and someone may push back or someone may activate something in you and you think, oh, bless her heart, she thinks she's being nice, huh? And instead of thinking that, just think to yourself, oh, bless your heart. I just wrap you with love and compassion from my heart. Or when somebody has a disagreement with you, you can just think to yourself, oh, bless your heart. I just wrap you with compassion and understanding from my heart. You understand what we say? And you can even say, bless your heart. You are going to look better in those jeans too. Because you're writing your autobiography. And you are surrounding yourself with people of light. And know that everyone looks perfect in their genes. Everyone is perfect. And because of your energy, you have brought people to you to accommodate your own picture of reality. So if there's someone in your environment that may not resonate with you at the moment, just ask yourself, why did you bring them here? And then just smile and thank them. Bless your heart, thank you so much for showing me the way and teaching me and helping me learn compassion and understanding and helping me have an open heart. And that is really the key. For as you have an open heart and are a blessing to this world, others are blessings around you. Because everyone that encounters you is there by divine appointment as a blessing in your life. So you can say, bless your heart. I am so thankful for you. Can you imagine each person you encounter each day when you're at the market or the grocery store or the movies or wherever you go, your job, that you say, oh, bless your heart. Thank you for being a part of my life. Please, to yourself, you can say, I ask to be the best part of your life I can be. For my soul has called me here to be a part of this situation. And I am so grateful for it. For that has helped me evolve. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Evolution. That's the key, isn't it? You are evolving in so many new ways. You are here on this planet with new paradigms. You are here in the energy with new frequencies. You know it is important because the bells are ringing. Bless your heart. You brought the bells here just for us. We thank you for that blessing and the exclamation point. That is what we always believed. When the bells are ringing, it is something very important that must be listened to. Huh? Yes, there are no accidents. Take a deep breath. We asked our vessel Marilyn to pull a bit of wisdom from Kryon's Manifesting Mastery card deck. If you don't have one, they've got them back there. And it's always nice to share some wisdom from others, huh? Take a deep breath and breathe this in. Put your hand on something sacred. And just repeat this. You can repeat it inside of your mind if you wish. Or you can repeat it outside so others can hear. I am a spiritually evolved, enlightened human. I demonstrate compassionate action and love in my daily life. Just breathe that in. I demonstrate compassionate action and love in my daily life. I am an evolved, spiritually evolved, enlightened human. Bless your heart. You are a blessing to all the hearts you come in contact with. And for that we are grateful. We honor you. We love you. We are blessed by you. And we bless you. Namaste.
Greetings, dear ones. I'm Kryon of Magnetic Service. This is the final channel of the weekend. There's been much given. In that process of giving you new information, and even information that many of you have heard before and are hearing again, in that process, there is something that can happen. Each one of you, human beings, old souls, come in with that which is equipment in consciousness, in that corporeal nature even of your DNA, equipment that allows you to remember. And some have said that this is equipment that would then trigger what we have called the Akash. Now, the Akash is defined as the energy of that past expressions you have had on earth. In other words, memories of energy of your past lives. I speak to an assembly of old souls. Truly, most of you, the only reason you would be in the chair on this day is because you're interested in these things, which are esoteric. Where others may be having picnics in this day, you're in a chair. You're listening. And that is because there is equipment. There is a mechanism, you might say, that is waiting to be activated or triggered within you. And it doesn't come with words. It comes with self-realization. That as you experience the energies of these 2 days, or the 3, the one tomorrow, as you experience these, that there is a mechanism that will actually poke, if you wish, poke that which is your intuitive self. And you may have what is being called almost déjà vu. I've been here before. And in some ways that is so. That I've been here before actually touches that which is your soul, saying, yes, you have. Because what you have experienced these days is core truth. Some part of it says hello. And it's a part that you have asked for the hello that starts to integrate into your reality in a way that is practical. These things which are spiritual are not all that heady. What I mean by that, they have got to be something that you carry every single day. Something you can use every day. And in that there is promise. There is not only promise for you, but as you change your consciousness and remember, something else happens. I'll tell you, there's chemistry in your body which you can change beyond that which you've been told by those who are supposed to know all about your body. If you get a number of surgeons together privately and you say, what is your opinion, ma'am, sir, of spontaneous remission because you've all seen it. What's your opinion? And collectively, they will tell you they don't know. Because it flies in the face, as they say, of everything they've been taught. There is no chemical reaction that they know of that will put the body into a coherent state where it'll heal itself quickly. It simply is not something that they know about. But I'll tell you, it exists. So let's study that which they don't know about, but that exists, that they have seen over and over. And if you then wish to study it, there must be a mechanism that heals, that's more than chemical. And that, dear ones, is the energy of consciousness. It has been underrated. Consciousness, we have said before, is almost like homeopathy. It sends a signal to every cell to do things in your body. That's just the beginning of what is there that can be triggered for you. What about the activation of the ability to be loved? You are in a culture that doesn't teach that. I'll tell you, there are barriers up against being loved. The main one, the barrier of loving yourself. It's there. Because your culture doesn't see that as something valuable. In fact, it will caution you not to go there because you will seem to be arrogant if you love yourself. They don't know what love is to say that. Love balances you. Love is such a beautiful and pure energy of balance. It has intelligence to balance. It is kind. It doesn't create arrogance. If you can love yourself, the chemistry of your body starts to balance. What ages you? What does medical science say ages you? Did you know you had a body clock that ticks and almost then demands that chemistry follow the protocol, follow the bias of the ticking body clock? What if you stop ticking for a while? Not your heart. What if you could tell your body clock to change what it thinks time is? If that were possible, you'd live longer. Consciousness can do that. You learned a lot this day about working with that which is your corporeal self, in the balanced breathing, in all that which is the signaling of tapping, all of those things, including the creation of coherence and heart rate variability measurements, all of that is designed to send a signal to that corporeal self which you have, which we call innate, to slow the body clock, to live longer. And there's so much more. Are you ready for that activation that you have been waiting for at some level? Did you know that there is programming to keep you from there? That programming is not a conspiratorial program. It is simply cultural. You come in, and these things are not taught to you. And so by the time you get to a place where you can be activated, where you can have a trigger of remembrance, there still will be resistance. You have free will. But if you didn't, just for a moment, just for a flash of the moment, if you didn't, I'll tell you what God would do if you didn't. He would drop every barrier you had and surround you with the arms of pure compassion, kindness, benevolence, and squeeze you till every cell had love pouring out of it. All the barriers would come down, and you would know the truth. But you do have free choice. And that free choice, part of it being even the duality, lets you choose to be loved or not. Dear ones, here's the plea as I close. What are you afraid of? If the Creator wants to love you, what are you afraid of? What is it that keeps you from letting those barriers drop so hard that you can feel, metaphorically, the arms of Spirit around you? Being loved to such a degree that you just want to walk out of the room and love everyone and everything you see. No matter what they are, who they are. That is the purity and the benevolence that is in your soul. And that is what you strive for, old soul, whether you know it or not. I've taken you back to the wind of birth, and I will tell you this, that you knew the potential that this was coming when you were born. And it doesn't matter how old or young you are here. It doesn't matter, because what happens when that gets triggered is that when you come back, dear ones, it stays triggered. You don't start over. That is this new age, where enlightenment sticks, where learning of core truth sticks. And when you come in again, you continue where you left off. Think of these things today and leave differently than you came. And so it is.